Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Marcy. Thank you for clicking on that thumbnail. Always showing up, sharing your girl some love. Today, I was DM'd over on Instagram. Someone asked me, what have been your fragrance obsessions lately? So I decided to put this video together. So I only have 10 guys, okay? Only 10. Initially, I picked 20, but I said, you know what? I'm going to narrow it down to the 10 that I've been wearing a lot, ones that I keep wanting to reach for. I've worn them at least 2-3 times. I would say 2-3 times that week in the span of about a month. You know, it's hard to put these down. They're also compliment getting and they're intoxicating, alluring. Most of them are sexy, like all of that, you guys. So I am bringing you these. I hope that the person sees it or she sees this review and is able to get all these, you know, or sample all of these fragrances that I'm going to be talking about today. Also, one was gifted and y'all, it is so good. And it is going, like, I want to put it in a top 10 for life. But I don't know, but it's just that good. I had a sample of this fragrance, but apparently I had the EDP version of it. I didn't have the Parfum version. And when I tell you the Parfum is on another level, it's on another level, y'all. So anyway, please continue to like, comment, subscribe, turn on those notification bells, all that good stuff. And if you want to hear about my winter fragrance obsessions, you know, some that just, ooh, they got my whole heart, y'all. You know, please press that like button right now and always turn on those notification bells. So I want to tell you guys about some oils real quick that I just ordered from a Black-owned fragrance house. I purchased these with my own coins. They were not gifted. But Selena, the Parfum Diary, if you're watching, girl, hey, I miss you. She texted me a while ago, I think almost like a year ago, or over the summer, about a year ago. And she was like, oh, there's some fragrant, company called Fragrant Body Oils. And I heard that their Angel Share Oil was amazing. So I decided to get the Angel Share Perfume Body Oil. And then I also picked up, because I didn't want to purchase the fragrance, because I have a fragrance that's similar to this. And I heard that Mula Mula Double Caramel was nice, but you know, if you got Mula Mula, then you really don't need the double caramel. Also, to me, this Mula Mula Double Caramel Body Oil, it smells like Tomovici's Zenobia. So if Mula Mula by Byron smells like this, which I heard their fragrance body oils are pretty on point with the scent, it makes no sense for me to buy it, okay? The bottle is stunning. The green bottle is stunning. I have a red one, a blue one, and yeah, I want the green one, but it doesn't make sense because it literally smells like Mula Mula, Le Capital, Tomovici Zenobia, kind of gives me the same vibes. And Mula Mula Double Caramel Body Oil is giving me the same as well, you guys. So this is good, not too sweet. This is amazing, smells just like Angel Share. And I plan on not rubbing these over my entire body, but using them on like my arms. Most of the time when I'm using a body oil, I use it on my arms, my chest, you know, on those places where I am spraying a prominent amount of fragrance. But I'm not using this like on my legs, things like that, unless I'm like going out, you know, on the town and, you know, maybe getting into a little something, y'all. So another one that I just purchased, and I was like, I'm getting a bigger bottle of this because I love this fragrance so much. It is intoxicating, alluring, sexy, sophisticated. It's just elegant, all of that. It just speaks like a woman in control, woman in charge, a woman that knows what she wants, and that is guidance. So I ordered the big bottle. It's pink, but I don't know if they put a dye in here or what, but probably so. Which I really don't care too much for, but Guidance Body Oil, y'all. I may put this on my legs because I got enough, okay? Anyway, it is very, very similar, not of course as projecting and as beast mode, but initially I put this on my arm and I was like, it's giving me like 30-40%, but as this sat on my skin, it warmed up. I got a little more of the pear, the hazelnut, the pink pepper, the spiciness, the rose in here. It's not as rose prominent as the actual perfume, but it is like 75%. So anyway, fragrant body oils, super happy to have this Guidance body oil in my collection because I'm always looking for lotions and things like that for my arms, you know, so that my fragrance can project and smell amazing and I can have the most amazing sillage. That was 5 minutes and that was enough. All right, y'all, let's get into my top 10 cold winter obsessions. And yeah, number 1, even though I wanted to put Angel Share in here, I didn't, but it could be in here. Also, there's an honorary too, because I do wear this fragrance 365 days a year. Put down in the comments what fragrance do you think I'm talking about. These 2 fragrances for me are winter, spring, summer, fall. I don't have one of them, but Tales from Zanzibar, y'all, because it smells so boozy and it's rich and it's ambergris and it's slightly woody in here and it's giving that, you know, that slightly ooey scent, not animalic though. I wear this in the winter. This will hold up in the snow, okay? Point blank period. That is how beast mode this fragrance is. It will hold up in the winter and the fall. And I just love smelling it on top of just wearing it, you know, wearing it out, you know, dressed up, whatever it is. This fragrance for me is absolutely intoxicating, and it is an honorary because, you know, most people may think of this as a summer scent, a spring summer scent, but y'all, it's 365 for me. And like I said, this right here, just because it has guava, ambergris, ginger, you know, coconutty smelling, tropical smelling, do not think that this will not work in the winter and the cold weather as well, because yeah, it would. All right, anyway, honorary Tales from Zanzibar. So the next one we're gonna go with that a lot of people think is a tropical fragrance, and it holds up in the winter, and it's ambery, it's warm, it's figgy, it's green, it's creamy, it's sandalwood. Y'all, it is beautiful. You get that mandarin in the opening. It's so creamy, but you can wear this 365 as well. And this is by the House of Xerjoff, you guys. This is Ouverture. It's spicy, but you gotta like cinnamon, like a creamy sandalwood cinnamon scent with a little fig, slight greenness with some citruses in the opening. I love Ouverture by Xerjoff. Y'all, every time I think of a backup bottle, Denise is in the back of my head saying, Marcy, cut it out, okay? Denise Adore, okay? She is literally the little advocate on my shoulder. So anyway, no more backup bottles. So anyway, you guys, Ouverture by the House of Xerjoff, absolutely love it. It's creamy sandalwood, rich fig. It's amazing cinnamon, y'all. But like I said, I will wear this in an exotic tropical forest, a rainforest on an exotic tropical island like Seychelles or the Maldives, in the sun as the sweat drips off my body, or I will wear this in the freezing cold. It is just that amazing. Ouverture, get your nose on it. So the next one is one that I recently hauled. I think it was in December. Y'all, I'm like, I kind of want to forget about Baby Cat. This is The Audacity by Penhaligon's. But like I said, this one to me is a little more feminine leaning because of the orange blossom and the rose. It's powdery, it's fresh, it's airy. It's almost ozonic or atmospheric, you know, because of that freshness. It smells like there's iris or orris butter in here. Oh, it is so freaking good, you know? Yeah, The Audacity by Penhaligon's. Yeah, I actually layered this with Baby Cat the other day, but y'all, this right here, it's sweeter than Baby Cat, but I'm getting more of that orange blossom and the rose and the warm spiciness from the pepper. But like I said, it's not as incensey and as spicy as Baby Cat. The Audacity, y'all, is bomb, okay? It's bomb.com. It's amazing. Get your nose on it. It's very cool, comforting at the same time. The next one is by Ex Nihilo. I know I am giving y'all a lot of perfume from Harrods, from London, okay? So get your coins together and order in bulk, okay? Or order with a friend, all right? And make sure you wait until that 10% comes. So anyway, this is another Harrods exclusive. This is by Ex Nihilo, and this is the Irreverence, y'all. It's fresh, airy saffron, warm, ambery, spicy with that caramel note in here, like a rich, dense caramel note that just makes it very luxurious and slightly gourmand leaning. I love the Irreverence. Get your nose on it, y'all. This is hands down in my top 10 for life. And yeah, it's a lot of top 10 for lives right here in this little collection, in this review that I'm giving you guys. But yeah, a top 10 winter for life, okay? Anyway, Irreverence, get your nose on this. Love the saffron in here. Fresh, airy. It gives it a slight, rich, not a leathery saffron scent, but a very fresh, airy, rich saffron scent, spicy. I think there's some cinnamon in here, caramel. It's ambery, all of that. I love it. It smells brown, you guys. Get your nose on this, the Irreverence Ex Nihilo. And I still have not forgotten about my updated Ex Nihilo collection review. It's coming, y'all. I got a lot of stuff lined up. Yeah, I know y'all like, Marcy, get with the program, okay? One that will always be in my collection. Initially, this fragrance was a like for me, a hard like. It wasn't a love because it was too beast mode. But since my nose has adjusted over the years, you know, and I'm accepting heavier things because I've had this in my collection for about 4 years. This is a Lancome's Oud Bouquet. Y'all, when I tell you my favorite layer for this fragrance, it's amazing alone, okay? A beautiful praline, jammy rose oud fragrance that I think most people that don't like oud will love. But this is like one of my favorite rose oud scents. When I tell you this is amazing when layered with Delina Exclusive or Delina, the OG Delina, I like it better because Delina X, this is already a little bit fresh and powdery. From the praline, like a powdery praline in here. So a lot of the times Delina X, unless I'm going to the snow, I'm not layering it with the Delina X. I am layering it with the OG Delina. That gives it a little bit more freshness, a little bit more woodiness, a little bit more juiciness on top of the praline, the jammy rose, and the oud in here, y'all. It's stunning. Do yourself a favor and layer this with Delina La Rose. Even if you got the La Rose layered with that, even if you have the X layer or the OG Delina, amazing fragrances. Together, it's one of my most intoxicating, most, I don't want to say alluring, but one of my most intoxicating, obsessed over fragrance layers that I absolutely love. Lancome's Oud Bouquet and Delina. Do yourself a favor, okay? Don't do me a favor. Don't thank me. Thank yourself for doing it, okay? I know a lot of times people are like, oh, do yourself a favor and thank me later. Boo, you ain't ever got to thank me, okay? Thank yourself for doing the job and for smelling good all the time. All right, the next one we're going to talk about is one of Kayali's. It was hard because I was like, man, I have been loving my, of course, beloved Sweet Diamond Pink Pepper. Like, y'all, that's my jam, okay? And yes, that's in the top 10 for life. But because I have been wearing this fragrance, layering it with a lot of fragrances, I layered this with Guidance a couple times when I was over in New York, y'all. I had people following me around the store asking me what I had on. I wore this fragrance alone. This guy told me, he said, what do you have on? He was like, Marcy, what do you have on? Like the neck popped up like a, what is it? Like a mongoose or something. So he's like, Marcy, what do you have on? You know, you smell royal. You smell divine. You smell like a princess. You know, I was like, oh, do I? Anyway, it was Kayali's Vanilla Oudgasm, y'all. Okay, so y'all already know I did the review. This one, no, the Rose Oud was the number 4. I love them all, but this was like number 3. Tobacco Oud, then it was Cafe Oud, then Vanilla Oud. But y'all, this is amazing. I am loving the oudy vanillic freshness, the slight citrus in this fragrance. It is amazing. It is stunning. And yeah, why didn't this come in a 100 ml bottle? Because literally the dent is denting, y'all. It's like right here. And I want to wear this all the time. I'm just going to have to buy me another bottle when I am finished this one, you guys. But hopefully the Oudgasm is there to stay. Because to me, it's like Kayali's signature, okay? So anyway, Oudgasm, you get those sugared crystals. I don't know if there's sugared crystals in here, but it smells like sugared crystals. Smells a little powdery, smells a little citrusy, oudy, slightly oudy, but that vanilla in here is everything. It smells like the vanilla in the Silk Santal. That is what it's giving me. Anyway, y'all, it's still, Velvet Santal is the black bottle. It smells like the vanilla, a crystallized vanilla Silk Santal minus the nectarines, okay? Anyway, Vanilla Oudgasm, stunning. Do yourself a favor, layer this with Guidance. If you have it, you are going to get tons and tons of compliments, okay? Bye, y'all. So the next one, not bye for the video, but the next one we're going to talk about is Guidance, okay? Guidance. Like I said, I bought that body oil so I could just be like starring all the time, all right? So Wash, Praline, Hazelnut, Praline? Yeah, I think it's Praline. If not, it smells like it, you know? Oh, it's so good. It's intoxicating. Hazelnut, pear, you know, so many facets to this fragrance, you know? It's so intoxicating. Rose, it smells of ambergris. It's woody. It's just absolutely stunning. Guidance is absolutely gorgeous. Get your nose on this, but you do get a lot of that pear, hazelnut, rose, and I think there's some bergamot in here as well, but the woodiness of this fragrance, it is gorgeous. Guidance, I love it. It's a lifer. Yeah, a top 10 for life. You guys get your nose on Guidance. The next one is a top 10 for life as well. Swamalaki, Black Currant, a Silk Accord. There's chestnut, there's rose in here. There's some cacao in here. This fragrance gets me tons and tons of compliments. I've been wearing this a lot lately. Ooh, I'm not gonna keep making noise, y'all. I'm not gonna keep making noise, okay? Anyway, Swamalaki. It's luxurious. It's silky. Get your nose on this fragrance. I know they do have these at Bergdorf Goodman. So they are in America and you can order them. And I know they have them at Saks right now. But y'all, I literally went over to London to buy this fragrance, okay? The collection. But y'all, Swamalaki, every time I wear this fragrance to work, I get tons and tons of compliments. The sillage is amazing on this fragrance. The performance is great. The performance on every single one of these fragrances I have here today are a beast, okay? The sillage is a beast. So yeah, we're not gonna go over performance with every individual one because it's amazing. The next one is Les Eaux Primordiales Ombre Superfluid. Y'all, intoxicating. Saffron. There's a little bit of rose in here. There's some apple in here. There's another fruit in here. I think there's peach in here. Peach and apple. There is saffron. There's tobacco. It's boozy. It's sweet. It's airy. It's fresh. It's woody. It's ambery. Y'all, this is so amazing. And this needs to be on your list of purchases. And the company, y'all, they need to give me a discount code, okay? I've reached out to these people before, just prior to purchasing from Harrods. They did not respond, okay, at all. So, like, y'all, Les Eaux Primordiales. Are you guys home? Anybody there? Anyway, Ombre Superfluid. I did a review on this fragrance house. They are stunning. And I just heard that they sell these fragrances now at Ministry of Scents. So all of those that are in America, you don't have to order from here. It's a Ministry of Scents. They don't carry all of them, but they do carry I think they carry this one because it's super popular. And also they carry Mécanique Intuitive and a couple other ones as well. And hopefully they carry the Discovery scent. And I think Ministry of Scent is in Sacramento or San Francisco. And it's a fragrance house, okay? When Sebastian initially, many years ago, talked about Ministry of Scents, I was like, wait a minute, is it a church that sells perfume? Like, what is it? Ministry of Scents, like my thinking is it was way off, okay? Anyway, Ombre Superfluid, get your nose on this one, a must, okay? If you love fragrances like Triumph of Bacchus, that right there, it's intoxicating. It is like, I don't want to say it's, I'm not going to put them in the same category, but that one is 1,000 times more stunning, okay? Triumph of Bacchus is beautiful, but Ombre Superfluid is gorgeous, okay? The next one we're going to talk about is one that's a lifer for me as well, and a top 10, and this is BDK's Gris Charnel. Gris Charnel, fig, cardamom, sandalwood, black tea. I love a good tea fragrance. This is my favorite tea fragrance of all times. One of my favorite fig fragrances of all times. It's woody, it's sweet, it's vanillic. If you don't have Gris Charnel in your collection, what are you waiting for? If you love a note of cardamom and fig, black tea, vanilla, and sandalwood, you guys. Oh, this is so amazing. The extrait is just as amazing. It's a little woodier. To me, the extrait is giving more vanilla. I do get the fresh airiness of the vetiver in here. So ladies or whoever doesn't like heavy fragrances, I would say go with the EDP. If you wanted a little heavy, a little more sensual, then I would say go with the extrait, especially a little woodier, a little more masculine leaning, go with the extrait. But this one, 365, amazing for the summer as well. The extrait, I would say fall and the winter. All right, last but not least is one that I was gifted. This was gifted to me by the Harmonist, and I was super excited because you guys know how much I love Moon Glory. It's one of my favorite honey scents. It is my favorite honey scent of all times. I do love Aurum. That is a new favorite honey scent as well. I also love Miel Extase, another amazing honey scent. And then we have Methystis by Mono Gedakinis, my top 4 honey scents in my entire collection. Oh, Ombre Superfluid has sesame in there. There's sesame and honey as well. That is what I was missing to make that fragrance like absolutely stunning. But yeah, so the Harmonist sent me over a beautiful, stunning gift. You guys, I really liked, and I have a 10 ml travel size of Hypnotizing Fire, the EDP. I did not know that there was a difference between the EDP and the Parfum, okay? So I actually have like 5 or 4 of their fragrances I'm going to do a review on that I've been meaning to do a review in 2023 on those fragrances. So I'm going to do it because I'm super excited now about the one that I have. So they sent me over Hypnotizing Fire in this gorgeous box, you know? It comes in the round. It came with this beautiful packaging. And I don't have the bottle. I mean, the box that the bottle came in. But, you know, it's just round. So that they sent me over. They asked me what fragrance that I would want to, you know, sample or full bottle. Which one would I want to have a full bottle of? And they already told me, so apparently they've been watching me, and I do tag them, and they already told me, we know you have been enjoying Moon Glory. Y'all, I love Moon Glory, okay? So they reached out to me and they said, okay, what would you like? I said, okay, so I want to try the full bottle. Maybe the sample wasn't giving me as much as I thought it would. 'Cause, you know, sometimes I order samples from the scent clubs and, you know, maybe there might have been something else going on with it. Like, I don't know, maybe not stored right. So anyway, I said, you know what, let me try Hypnotizing Fire again. So they sent me over Hypnotizing Fire. So apparently I had the EDP version. Y'all, they sent me the Parfum, okay? When I tell you, this is the most intoxicating alluring, sexy, sensual scent. I wore this fragrance because I could not put it down. I wore this fragrance 3 days in a row. It is unheard of for me to wear a fragrance 3 days in a row. It's been years since I've worn a fragrance 3 days in a row. And I wanted to reach for this on the 4th day as well. You guys, in this fragrance, there's a pepper tree, which I really don't know what that is. It's pimento pink berries. There's some rose in here. There's some patchouli. It's not patchouli, earthy, heavy for me. There's vanilla. There's benzoin. There's opopanax in here. But literally, this is so juicy, ambery, warm, dense, intoxicating, sexy, all of that. And when Chris at the Perfume Nest said it smells like a sangria, it literally smells like the sweetest, the richest, the booziest, you know, wine, red wine with berries, warm, spicy sangria. It is absolutely stunning. So yes, there is a difference between the EDP and the Parfum. The Parfum is more rich. It's giving more rose. It's just, ooh, it's gorgeous. And this is literally in a top 10 for life. I was like, I really slept on the, well, I didn't know the difference, but y'all, gorgeous. It's warm, spicy. I love the note of, I love a good spicy fragrance, especially if it's combined with a rose. Rose and pink pepper, or this has pimento pink berries, which I'm not sure if that's pink pepper as well, you know, but a rosy pink pepper or a jammy rose and a black pepper. Y'all, it is absolutely stunning. But y'all, this fragrance gets me so many compliments. People kept, the first day that I wore this fragrance, 2 or 3 people came up to me kind of mid-shift and at the end of the shift and was like, Marcy, yes, I did wear this to work, and was like, Marcy, what are you wearing today? You smell amazing. I said, oh, it's a new fragrance. It's called Hypnotizing Fire by the Harmonist. They said, girl, it smells amazing. I handed out the information. They took screenshots. I said, a couple follow me on Instagram. I said, it's the fragrance that I posted, because I did post it in my scrubs in the morning. I said, it's the fragrance that I posted. So, you know, go check it out. Go check out the notes, all of that, and see what I have to say. I wore it the next day. At the end of the shift, this guy was like, what is that fragrance that you had on? No, he said, what was that fragrance that you had on yesterday? And he said, what are you wearing today? I said, I'm wearing the same fragrance, the same scent. He said, girl, it smells, he was like, he couldn't even get the words out. Maybe it was because, you know, we got like that little CPOE. You can't tell people that they smell good. You know, people are thinking that you're hitting on them or whatever. But I was like, it's okay, you guys, to tell me that I smell good every day if you want to, because I'm actually using it for reviews as well. So he could not spit the words out of his mouth to tell me how good that I smelled. But anyway, y'all, this is a new top 10 for life. Top 10, top 20, top whatever. I am loving this, intoxicating. It is gorgeous. Get your nose on Hypnotizing Fire, the Parfum, not the EDP, the Parfum. Anyway, thank you to the Harmonist for sending me this fragrance. It is stunning. I love it. And it's super intoxicating. Warm, spicy, jammy rose sangria, y'all. It is gorgeous. That is it. All right. And that was 30 minutes for 10 fragrances. Okay. Get your nose on those. Go out to the world. Spread amazing. See y'all. You good, be good. All of that. And y'all, love you all. All right. Bye-bye.